So many years ago today. Ah, my foster son is up and dressed, I see. Today is the High Harvest Fair, and the West Harbor Village Council requires me to man the archery competition. The human need to celebrate Remembrance Days baffles me, but at least something productive may come of it. The merchant Galen is here. He'll want my furs, as he usually does. Coins can be useful in getting by. This past season has been a hard one for both tilled fields and wildlands. While I attend to the archery contest, I will need you to deal with the merchant. Fetch my furs from the chest, over by the painting.
Very well. Those are just the instructions. Alright, I have them for you, Dugan.
Good. I see you have the furs. Galen has probably set up his tent on the village green. He'll be enjoying the fair with the rest of the townsfolk.
He always does.
Last season, I asked him to bring a duskwood bow to trade. Sell him the furs and use the coins he gives you to purchase the bow. Your friends await you at the bridge. I suppose you're anxious to see the fair. But don't forget to trade with Galen.
Very well. Alright, now we will step up into the light so everyone can meet our hero, our character this day. So this is he. He is a individual of unknown origins that has lived with his foster father here. He has a strange outfit and a sword that were his only memorabilia he was given as any indicator as to who he is, where he is from. So, outfit. My sword's missing. Well, he had a sword. I might have to try to import it, because I did have it imported. Interesting. So they take my sword away. But they left me the outfit. That is very strange. But we'll see what happens. And those were the only artifacts or items that he had of any indication of his ancestry or where he came from. Let us go meet our friends, and we'll see what we can find today in this Harvest Festival. Just a little pop-up here shows the different shortcut keys. I remember some of them, but not all of them. Target next to enemy wears highlight. Yeah, his quick cast. So, M is a useful one, because it does give us that nice map. And we will see if we need any of the others. There they are.
There you are. Come on, the fair's already started.
It's the biggest fair in years. There's folk in from all the outlying farms, and even a few from outside the mare. That means a big audience.
A big audience, all cheering for us. This year's our last chance to compete for the Harvest Cup. Our last chance to win.
So what does the competition look like?
The Mossfelds won both their matches in the Harvest Brawl. They'll be tough to beat, but Amy's bound to win the Tourney of Talent for us.
I convinced Tarmus to teach me a few new spells. And I dug up a couple more from his spellbooks when he wasn't looking. Anyway, I heard Will Mossfeld is doing the same act this year, so that should help my chances.
Oh, gods. Not the pixie impressions again.
Alright, no sense standing about then. Where do we start?
We sign up with Georg in the village square. Come on!
Alright, well, we'll go from there.
And the blight. You're sure it's spreading, Orlin?
It's no blight, Georg. It's something else. There's no mold, no rot. It's like the crops don't want to grow. like they haven't the guts to up and face the sun.
What do the druids say?
Well, it's just a rub, Georg. There's no druids to be found, not head nor heel. It used to be they'd warned me of troubles, long before I noticed the signs myself. But this time, we're out in silence. You think we ought to say something? Everyone's gathered for the fair, even from the outlying farms.
No. They ought to be free from cares, at least for a day. We'll go round tomorrow. Talk to the households one by one.
Right you are, Georg. Tomorrow, then.
Troubling.
Aha! I've been wondering when I'd see the three of you. Last year to compete, isn't that right?
Well, just for Bevel and me.
Better make it count, then. Another victory speech from that muttonhead of a Mossfeld, and I think there'll be a riot. Rules are the same as ever. Win 3 of the 4 events, and you win the Harvest Cup. Win all 4, and the village council grants you a special prize. And nobody's done that since old Cormac.
Cormac. I remember him vaguely.
Oh, that boy was a legend. Oh, I'm sure there's 100 Cormacs in a city like Neverwinter. But for this town, he was as big as folks get. Old Cormac fought Lon Starling in the brawl, and some story that was. But I don't suppose you have time for stories just now.
So what are the events this year?
Well, there's the Harvest Brawl. Old favorite, that one. And the Tourney of Talent. But you've got Amy on your team, so you're certain to win.
Thanks, Georg.
Just the truth, young lady. Your foster father's running the archery competition, as always, and I managed to convince Tarmus to supervise the Knaves Challenge. I guess the Knaves Challenge will be your toughest event, though the Mossfeld boys might say otherwise.
All right, then. Let's get started.
If you have any troubles, you know where to find me. Oh, and good luck in the brawl!
We're gonna leave the brawl for later. Might need to turn down that sensitivity. It's a little bit more than I'd like. Alright. So we could grab weapons, but I think we want to go and complete the other options first. So we have all these individuals. It looks like there's Galen the Merchant. Rita. Speaking of him, we need to pop that on. So he's asking, yeah, here we go. Why, you're Dugan's ward, isn't that right? It's been some time, but he's hadn't mentioned a shipment of furs, did he? He did, in fact. I have them right here. Ah, good. Dugan's a reliable sort. Always has the highest quality furs. You can't imagine the demand in Neverwinter, eh? Relatively speaking. I haven't forgotten his Duskwood bow either. I've always come, though. You tell Dugan that. Come through. My bad. I warn you, the bow is a bit pricey, but it's fine workmanship. Sneaked it in across the Luskan border. Alright, I'm ready to trade. Alright, well, we got the bow. So let's let him know and we'll go from there.
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all, even foster sons.
Oh, the title's off. Give me just a minute. and foster sons. I brought you the Duskwood bow.
A fine bow. A fine one, made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season. But you came for the archery competition as well, did you not?
I'll be back later for that, thanks. So let's go check on the Knave's challenge. Kip, what are you doing here? Hey, Tarmus.
Enjoying the fair? Packs of feral children set loose to find trinkets. Grown men braining one another with clubs. Do you know they're actually granting prizes for the fattest pig? As if the creatures needed encouragement.
I am glad to see you, Tarmus. How are you?
I expect you're here for the aptly named Knave's Challenge. Surrounded by muck and reek, and why not encourage our children to be thieves as well? That's what I always tell them. Come to think of it, I don't believe any of you has the skills to compete. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but you'll need to find someone who can pick pockets and break locks and search for hidden trinkets if you want to compete.
Lock breakers? Pocket pickers? I don't know anyone like that. Do you?
Well, one of these children, perhaps. I think I might know someone.
What about Kip? He's always nicking vials from Tarmus, and he's right over there behind the tent.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Hey, you're the one my sister's always going on about. Haha, she's sweet on you, she is. We're wondering, would you like to help our team? Well, what, really? You mean compete for the cup? But I'm just a kid. I mean, I'm old enough to be on a team and all. Yes, really, we want you to join our team. Hey, brilliant! Sorry for, being a big lummox and on the head and all those times. Didn't mean any harm by it. He's just, funny when he gets angry. That was you? Every day during drills, I get hit by acorns, and it was this kid. I can't believe nobody told me. Georg had me thinking it was pixies. Let's stay focused, Kip, on winning. Come on, Kip.
Isn't that the boy who stole my basilisk eyelash? And not once, but 4 times.
That's right. My frog needed eyelashes, then I got him a sweetheart and she needed him too.
Just ignore the kid, Tarmus. I'll deal with him.
Don't trouble yourself on my account. I'll settle with the young artiste and his frogs later. Before you begin, I suppose you'll want to hear the rhyme.
If it's part of the Knave's challenge, then yes. Say the rhyme, please.
Very well, but it's dreadful. Don't say I didn't warn you. I've hidden 3 feathers, scattered them wide, placed white in a box, and locked it inside. Blue followed termite tracks down where they ran, green in the pocket of same-colored man.
Wow. Alright, well, so we're looking for 3 feathers. Got it.
Yes, you and half the waifs in West Harbor. I adore children, did you know that? Swamp children, particularly.
Mm-hmm. Of course you do. Right. We'll be back with the feathers. The building was conflicting. Alright. Let us go and clear this up. Hey, there's something under that. Hey, there's something under those logs, under them. Yes. How about you disarm the trap? Alright, and here we go. There we go, Kip. Come on.
Green in the pocket of same-colored man. I'll bet that's him over by the house. The feather's in his pocket. It's got to be.
And... Alright, Kip. Do your thing. DC 20? Wow. Alright. Alright, let's turn it in.
It really is a dreadful day for a fair. Not even the tents are managing to look cheerful.
Oh, Tarmus. We've brought you the 3 feathers.
Thank the gods. The Knave's challenge is won, and I can go someplace dry. I'd kiss all of you, but no one respects an affectionate wizard.
Best of luck getting dry. We are in a swamp after all. Take care.
No need to remind me. I try never to leave my home unless I'm looking for a bath.
Alright. Is there anyone else of import we want to speak with? I don't think so. Alright, let us do this. This will have to be, I believe, our lovely associate there. What are you waiting for me? Come on, Amy, the public awaits. Okay, so I believe the first was something like this. There we go. Brilliant! Wonderful magic as well since, well, ever. Mother, are you alright? It's been a long time. Never mind all that. You 3 are certainly the winners of the contest. That was quite thrilling for all of us. Oh, and I nearly forgot. Tarmus gave me these scrolls and said you should give them to his apprentice and our friends if they won the talent show. Oh, sorry, that was quite a show. You're good with magic, young Amy. More than passing skillful. If you ask me, though, I know you don't. I wonder, might you have a look at my pig? At a pig? Aye, that great hulking brute of Louis John's. His prize pig, he calls it, but I call it a trick. A cheat. I've never seen a hog before. That hog before, and I have an eye for hogs, as folks will tell you. I say, he's been magicked. A scroll, but I can't prove it myself. Ensorcelled. That's what he said. Alright, we'll take a look. Alright, much appreciated. He's a big one. You'll find magic on him. Come back and tell me straight away. Alright, let's take a look at him.
Well, Orlan's right. This pig's been enchanted. It's a faint aura, so it could have been a simple enlargement spell, or maybe a potion.
Can you dispel it?
Well, Retta did give us a scroll of lesser dispel. All I'd have to do is read the words.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we say something to Louis? He's a foul old wretch. But we ought to give him a chance to withdraw his pig from the contest before he's shamed in front of everyone.
Alright, we'll talk to him first. We'll just finish resting. Get her spells back. Alright, let's talk to him. And what do you want? My pig is over there. Admire him, not me. We know your pig's been enchanted. Oh, you know that, do you? Well, knowing ain't things is one matter, and proving it is another. I say you're a liar, spreading tales and misconduct, mutton-headed Orlan. Spend all your crowing about he'll win the contest, and I'm fixing to beat him. He's paid you to slander me. Of course, could be I'd pay you better to shut your mouth. Tell that old Orlan nothing. Not really. You know, we gotta do what's right. You know, go ahead and withdraw your hog, or we'll dispel the enchantment. It's a bluff, nothing more. Orphan rich. Tarmus wouldn't trouble himself with farmers' pigs. Now be off before I tell you others that you're slandering me and my pig. Alright. Where's Orlan? Let's see what Orlan says. What the rub? Is he magicked? Calm down. Probably. Amy's going to dispel the enchantment. Should go down, you mean? Well, that should be a sight, isn't it? Well, Louis wouldn't like it, but that's what he gets for cheating. Alright, well, apparently that's what we're needing to do. Alright, back to Orlan. Do you see the expression on that hog's face? Ha 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 ha! A few glorious hours have been a big poker, and now Lord is seriously small. Alright, so let's see next. That is comfortable for moment. Piggy stay night. Yes, it will, and everyone knows that Louis is shamed and cheated. Okay, great. Glad to help. Thanks are well and good, but I've got for you too. It's pork jerky, tough dried meat, but tastes wonderful and lasts forever. Alright. Thanks. Alright. There we go. Rotate wasn't working quite like I wanted. Alright, let's see. So we have to hit bottles there. Who has the highest deck? Well, we or Kip have the best bet. We'll give it a shot.
Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and shoot the practice target. Are you ready to compete then? The rules are the same as last year. 10 shots and 10 targets. Your targets will be old bottles, set atop the crates yonder. 5 is the best score so far. If you remember the lessons that have been taught to you, you should be able to best that.
Are we able to use our spells? I'm gonna try it. We might have to load. And there we go.
Well done.
Does that work?
I think your score will stand this year, but I will remain here until day's end, awaiting those who wish to shoot for fun. Go on now. There's still more of the fair to see.
So I guess that works. How have the roads been lately? Terrible, not great. Lizards are pestering. Good fortune and a trip home. Okay, well I was hoping to sell you that, but okay. Time to brawl, I guess. Let's get some weapons. Nothing. Let's talk to him first. Lore. Oh, good. We have a lore check. I like those checks. Skill checks. The Morning Lord grants you a fine day. Even for the brawl. He likes you harbormen, I think. They do say he has a sense of humor. Lore. And a good one too. Lathander delights in the contests of physical skill. People forget that. Though I must admit, few such contests are quite as enthusiastic as the brawl. Pity West Harbor doesn't love Lathander better. That is the truth. That is, I've labored to change. But I fear the Morning Lord and I are seen equally as strangers. Okay. Perhaps it is my brothers said, try to bring the light to the swamp. Marrying, and you'll touch may gutter out. Interesting. Alright, we're ready to fight. Practice a bit first. There's practice dummies over there. Once you've finished, we'll send you into the ring. Okay. And you'll need to arm yourself with training clubs in the chest. Excellent. Magic or not. Mead. Let's talk to this guy quickly. We'd like some harvest mead. Whoa, no, not you lot. Okay. Swinging hips? So apparently Amy had a bad time with drink last year. Sounds like you planned the wrong act for the talent show. Alright. Oh, destroy. Alright, let's do it. Melee attacks only. No arrows or magic. You may fight barehanded, or you may arm yourself with the clubs. Okay. I understand, we're ready to fight. Alright, well, using the clubs is best, and I guess we'll hope for the best. I mean, if you're gonna chase me, I'm just gonna let that happen. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's go. Well, I'm out. Come on, get him. It's all you. There we go. Alright. We've won the brawl. Excellent. Alright. We're the heroes, we get the cup. Alright, let's go do it. We'll wrap this up, and then we'll pause for just a moment and keep going. Oh, we gotta go back and talk to Georg. He must be back at the beginning.
Well played, well played. You've won the cup, and all 4 events. Nobody's done that since Cormac. That warrants a special reward, of course. I have a harvest cloak for you, courtesy of the village council. It'll be yours at the end of the day. If there's anything you wanted to do before the award ceremony, now's the time. Maybe a mug of harvest mead to celebrate, eh?
Good idea. I'll see you in a little while.
I'll meet you at the stage when you're ready for the victory speech. Now, I'm off.
Cool. Where is level up? There it is. Okay. Alright, let's go wrap it up. See if he says anything.
You are the winner of the cup, it seems. The news is on everyone's lips.
You sound so thrilled. Thank you.
Gather round, mates. Gather round. This harvest fair's a celebration, but it's also a dark anniversary. We all know what else happened on this day. Not so long ago, we nearly lost this village. Almost lost our lives. Almost lost it all. But we came back. Cleared burnt farms. Buried our dead. And put our ashes behind us. And we rebuilt. Tougher and stronger than ever. Long as there's a harvest fair, we won't forget that day. And our young folks, they'll stay tough. Long as they compete for the Harvest Cup. So let's hear it for this year's winners. 3 cheers for the Harvest Champions! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!